right, you got some fun one here. Got some smashed glass. Oh yeah. It's not a pretty one.
Thing is whooped. Stretchy that thing is about. Made 2 volcanoes. Stretch. Shrink them back a little bit, and that's it. We will say it is what it is. We all know this needs a new door skin. It does not need me out here beating on this thing. But here we are. Like I can take away some of the abruptness of it, but in the end, it's just going to look so ripply and wavy. I mean, I'm going to get in between as many pushes as I can, but I'm telling you, even when I'm moving here, it's all moving there. I mean, this thing's stretched out. Let's put a fatter head on this thing. Sorry about that. They go back here. I'll be here for a minute. A little tap. Time I hit this thing, you can hear glass falling. I'm sure it's on the ground, and I just gotta be careful. Let's try and do a little different video for everyone. This thing is just gonna be textured. This many pushes on one dent. Gotta get a softer tip in there, but only have limited access to get in here. Could go down to the window since there is no window, which we might go that route too. We'll see. I want to see how much I can get out of this bottom right here. I just don't like this because it's going to be a huge wave when I'm done with it. I'm not over pushing though, so shouldn't have any heavy push marks in it, but still I'm definitely changing the texture or the orange peel. Keep playing with it. It's one of those places you're supposed to take your ibuprofen before you get out, because you're about to get really sore. The next two they have for me are just, the Renegade's not too bad on the next one. It's just like a big horizontal dent running across the rear hatch of it, but it's not horrible. Not like this. Now this is where we're gonna get ugly. You know what? Let's bring you in on this one, because we're about to, I'm gonna get pretty darn ugly on this thing. So, I'll let you have a fun view of this thing. Because I got no choice, I'm just gonna bear down on this one. See what we can get to move out of here. That right there, that point right there, that's my popping point. So if this thing pops, it's gonna pop the paint most likely. I'm just gonna stay localized right in that middle and see what I can bring out of it. But already just pushing on it, it's leaving me little texture bumps. Ugly push. It's going to be an ugly push on this one. Yeah, that center's not liking me. Look, I move all that. Oh, slip. Feel that breeze, feels like we're about to get rained on. A little bit of cloud cover. See right when I tapped on that bottom, it just recollapsed. I'm gonna try again between some of them pushes now, but even when I pull, look, it's pulling down here. Can't hear. Oh, big slide. Nasty slide right there. I mean, just reset the whole thing pretty much. That's the only problem when you try to bear down on something like this. When you slip, you really slip. That sounded annoying, I know. Been listening to it for years. Yeah, see how textured that's getting? Let's make it a little bit more textured. If I can pinpoint in between some of them pushes. There we go. Just helps get some pressure out of there. Strong. Yeah, see when they polish that, and you can just see the whole thing is just texture. See, I'm gonna get some alcohol. See if we can get this crud up here. Stuff was blocking my eyes, the residue from this, the stickiness. Oh, see a little better. See where my slips were. My slips were pretty heavy. Now that I got it all cleaned off, I can actually see way better. Climb up. And you get as much as I can out with this thing, because the only other option is to get a whale tail behind this brace. Let's see, that thing's just getting texturized. That's getting some heavy push mark. There it goes. It's trying to pop. Tried to pop on me. Cram up in there. That backside, I can't even get a view on it. Tell you what, Monster Green though, big shout out, man. Thanks for the suggestion. A bigger one came out. That's happy. This top one looks like crud. But you know who you're working for. Be what it is, I'll tell you that. Free that brace up pretty good, so I can get behind it with a bigger tool now. Still's not going to matter. That top one's so over texturized and pushed on me. Huh? Is what it is. The big mound. Here it is. Thing's all checkered up. Looks horrible. Horrible.
If your family ever experiences something like this family did, know that America's largest goodie law firm is here for you 24/7. We are big.
Just buzzed my mind that people actually want me to. Alright, so this place really likes to just push me. So whatever. We're just gonna do what we can here and try to get that huge smile out of this thing. Look at that. It's, okay, sorry. Eyebrow. Smiles on the bottom. Jiminy crickets. Got it all knocked down. Have that wicked high eyebrow on the top there. But if you're watching, which is going to be sped up on the beatdown video, and I'll mute that so you ain't got to hear all the tapping. But took out a huge piece of that dent just by reversing everything. Like I always say, it's just like a big Coke can. It took a lot of that pressure right out of it. Go ahead and throw some compound on this when we're done and get that little highlighter mark off there. Trying to figure out ways to make it a little bit easier to see where I'm working without having to spend a lot of time trying to get it back off. But yeah, this one's coming out real nice. Nice Chevy Silverado. Good metal. Solid metal on that. I was definitely swinging with some force on this one. Just trying to get that big ridge line that was there. That ridge line that was there was just wicked. So we still got a little low right there. We can get out of here. Might have a little high spot there still. A little smile on the bottom. But I'll move this monster green a little bit. Let's see how it looks down there. So I can get in between all these little pushes in here. It worked out fairly quick. That's that sound right there. You slip. Luckily, I'm not bearing down like I was on that little Passat just a little bit ago. Just fixed a Renegade that was whole trunk line. I guess we'll say half the trunk line. Well, this one might be a wash. Just heard my music on. Tells me the phone stopped recording and I have no clue when that happened. So, let's finish pushing this piece back up, work down to that bottom again. And it's really nice how the, just the tap, the knocking down, there's still a little smidge of a high right there. Trying to edit that stuff out of there. You ain't gotta hear me beating on the dang thing. But who knows, that video cut out. I heard my music on. Hopefully it just was a little skip in time there. I'm hoping that it still has the beginning when I started pushing on this, because it wasn't horrible. The knocking down really did take a lot of the dent out of it already. Just reverse it like a Coke can. Next one's gonna be interesting too. It's a black SRX. Quarter panel, kind of same gig here. Oh, you get a little weak-handed there and you slip just a touch, scares you. Don't want to slip. There we go. I like it. A little cross check up and down. It's sprinkling pretty decent right now. My phone's not getting wet though. That's good. But yeah, that wasn't too shabby. Let's go get get some compound real quick. Put this stuff up. Grab some compound real fast. Well, good to know the highlighter comes right off. That's fantastic. Sweet. Let's do one more. At least at this stop. I want to get over to this hail car. Well, everyone's been a nice big bubbly one. Let's get it going. Per the normal, I've always got to try to suction cup it. Now, we're all set up. There's a smile right there. So, before we start pushing on this thing, let's go ahead and knock that smile out of here. Most of that smile out of there. Let's see if we can push this thing clean. Nope, can't even get in there. Got one little dent right there. Push that out real quick since I'm already in there. But that closes off that dent so deep. So let me change of action real quick. All right. Let's see if we can get this little buddy moving. It's gonna be tough trying to come at it with a whale tail. Truth be told, I could have done a little glue pull on this one to kind of get some of that pressure off of there. I'm not opposed to doing it. It only takes a few minutes for it to heat up, but I'm already in this thing. So why not just keep on pushing? Well, it's gonna be a patient one. Blocking out? No. Good. Just heard Ray-Bans came out with a new pair of video recording glasses. 200 and something bucks. I think that'd be pretty darn cool to get this personal view. You might actually be able to follow along with where I'm pushing, what I'm chasing. I'm chasing out these lows. Tap the little spot out. Trying to get some of that pressure off that bottom. completely pick this apart with a whale tail. Wish we got a big old head and big old fat head in here. I usually try to go up this way, but even this one, trying to get in there is wicked tight. Just take that all and sneak it in. But we're getting some good movement. Just chasing them shadows. Definitely one of those stops, man, where every single car they have me work on is definitely a videoable. Because man, oh man, everyone's a challenge. And they just don't want to take them to a body shop, so as long as I can make some type of improvements, they're happy. But man, I said in the first video, you're supposed to take your ibuprofen before you get here because this place is a workout. A little nickel and dime dents here. A little river forming right there on the top one. I'll try to get them rivers out of there before I get too far into this. Definitely a hand cramper. A couple little rivers are forming there. It's like on hail, you know, they don't cross check it. Get your little rivers in there. It looks perfect one way, you look the other way, you see little tiny rivers. Sometimes you gotta knock it back down. Or in most cases, you should be able to go and swim right through the middle of them. Pond or a big belly. Make a big smile mouth right now. It's smushed up against something good. Definitely get a good run for your money, don't you? That's why you come to this stop last on Mondays. Workout. The hand cramper. Try to get underneath this dent.